It's 5 o'clock on a Tuesday. How are you guys? 5 o'clock my time, I should say. I was just giggling at my youngest son. He's been walking around with Kleenex in his nose all day long. He has one of those awesome summer colds. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. I share this into the Bling Boutique. Okay. All right, we are posted. What's for dinner, everybody? I want to know. Oh my goodness, I have a mess. I was creating a lot of content today, which is kind of why my hair is curled. That's usually your guys' hint. When Seisha curls her hair, she's prepping for content. Typically. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I need this for Talk About It Tuesday. Hop on. Tell me what's for dinner. So I told you guys. Okay. So for one, my oldest is going to be 12 tomorrow. I don't know how that's happened because, like, I'm not aging. I'm not getting older. Okay, maybe I am, but that's okay. That's all right. You know what? I am not one of those people that wish I was X amount of years young again. I'm actually the polar opposite. I don't think like that. I always look at how much better life has gotten as we aged. How much better my life has enhanced since I had my kids and since I had all my dogs and all the things. Like, I'm never one that wants to go and live back in my 20s or not at all. That's not me. The only thing I'd like to go back to is some of the old ways that the world used to be. But as far as like living my life, nope, I love it. Always looking forward, always looking at the blessings that we've had in life, and all of that. So, yeah. So anyways, but my oldest turns 12 tomorrow. We have a tradition in our house that we have this awesome bakery in downtown Farmington called Sweet Needs, like K-N-E-E-A-D-S, like they're kneading the bread. You get it? Sweet Needs. Okay. You're probably like, yeah, we get it, Seisha. Okay. But so we have fantastic bakery, and that every time my kids have a birthday, I always get one of those Texas-sized birthday donuts for the number that they're going to be. It's like a tradition, and the bakery is so incredibly awesome. So now I had to get a 12. I had to pick that up this afternoon, so it's ready for the morning. And yeah, it's going to be exciting times. So yeah, hop on, talk to me in the comment section. Let me know you're here. I know there's a huge delay, and the amount of time delay is always kind of questionable as to, when people actually see the live and talk to me and things like that. So, all right. I did tell you guys, though, that I was going to get my Magnus out and give you a close-up of the Sparkle Box. And I have to give somebody a shout out. She became a new Sparkle Box subscriber as well. I haven't did a post yet. But Miss Desiree became a Sparkle Box subscriber. So congratulations, my friend. Okay, but I told you guys I was gonna get my Magnus out so you could see up close and personal what these earrings look like. And oh my gosh, okay. My eyes weren't so bad, I would have been able to see that. It's like a twisted crystal going around this near triangle shape on these Sparkle Box earrings. They are so incredibly fun, and they're so lightweight, you guys. So look at the front. Look at the front. There we go. Focus. There we go. They're so fun. So they twist, like those crystals just twist around those earrings. Oh, those are going to Dublin with me. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should wear these with my green dress I ordered for the finale night. Maybe. Oh, and then let me give you a close-up of the pendant on the standard item for our sparkle box. Now remember, hey Kathy, our sparkle box is a subscription, and I love that. And I love how it's just got a little mini of a drop down, which almost creates a Y-shaped necklace with the pendant, with that coin pendant. But oh my gosh, it's like a sunburst inside of a butterfly encased in a row of crystals in that glorious chain. But that is the sparkle box called London. Standard for 24 is the necklace. Premium is the earrings plus the necklace. I just love it. Anywho's, so I promised that I was going to do Magnus on you. And then I do have to point out, you guys, it might look like I'm wearing the Lana necklace, but hey, Christine, I'm actually wearing the one piece from that meringue necklace I showed you yesterday. Okay, I played with this a little bit. Oh, this one is so incredibly fun. So each piece comes off. So I'm only wearing the middle piece because it's like a jewel encrusted Lana. Which I like my bling. Got my white, got the army green going with the white, you guys. Yep. And then like this is one of the strands. And then the other strand is a shorter version of multi Lanas. I wonder if you could wrap this as a bracelet. Well, we might have to, well, I might have to see if I can wrap this as an anklet, you guys. I know there's no like clasp on the end of it, but it's not too long of a piece that I wonder if you could double it up. Here, let's hike the leg up. We're going to try it. Try it live, everybody. Nope, I can't wear it as an anklet. That's not going to work because I was just going to hook these two ends together if I could. But this is so fun because you add that, or you can add the long one, wear one of them at a time. This meringue necklace is, my goodness, it's so good. So good. Okay, it is limited edition. Speaking of which, before I get to my questions of the day, and as you know, it's Talk About It Tuesday. You can ask me a nosy question in the comments if you're live with me, or if you ask a question and we're not live and I see it, I'll answer it tomorrow. I'll go to my questions here in a moment, but Park Lane's birthday bash. Okay, I have two big announcements. Park Lane's birthday bash is happening this month, and right now they want to give us the presents, which is so fun. So any size order on my party link below, you're going to go into the drawing for the hostess benefits. I got another order on that today as well. You're going to go into the drawing for the hostess benefits, and if I draw your name to win the hostess benefits, you also get your name on the party, which means you're going to go into Park Lane's drawing for all the designer items, the iPads, the designer purses, the Gucci, all the things that they're giving away, which is just amazing. Okay, so you're going to go into the drawing for that, as well as you're going to get the hostess benefits from the open current party link, all of that. Okay, friends? So that is the skinny. We have until tomorrow evening to get all of that in. So if you're going to order, do it soon because tomorrow I am going to have to draw for those hostess benefits at kind of a decent hour so that person has time to choose their items that they want. So I'm going to have to put a time limit on it, okay? So if you're interested, just get your order done. Remember that meringue necklace is totally limited edition. So if you want this little baby here, you have to snag it, okay? All right. And then one more announcement, and then we're going to go to the questions. And then Kathy just asked me a question here too. One more question or one more comment, one more big thing. Miss Mary Grace, our executive company vice president, is coming into town on August 15th. And into town meaning into the Twin Cities area. You do not want to miss an event with Miss Mary Grace. Okay. If you're hopping on this live or even on the replay and you've attended a Mary Grace event, she is our executive company VP. tell me, like, can you describe it in 2 or 3 words, like, how you felt at those events? I wanna know in the comment section because I do not think people realize what a treasure it is to have her here. And so that is happening Thursday, August 15th in Eagan, okay? Which is a really central location. It's right off of the 494 area. Seriously, it's so easy to get to. So there's no excuses not to come. And of course, we spoil you tons and all the things. So it's going to be an incredible event that you do not want to miss. So if you want to be invited to the Mary Grace event, please put in the comment section Mary Grace, and I will be sure to get you that invite as soon as possible. If you're and if you are coming and you have some new people or some I have room for guests basically. Okay. All right. So don't snooze on this event. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. So, and if you're not local to me, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. We're so blessed when she does come and does in-person events. All right. On to the questions. Let me put my glasses on. Kathy, no, you don't want to miss her. You don't. You don't. She makes everybody feel important. You know, she really does. She absolutely really does. Everybody is important, regardless of she's so incredibly special. I learned so incredibly much from her that, yeah, she's such a blessing to all of us. All right. Kathy asks, what's my favorite clothing to wear? I'm not sure. I think I go towards more the jewel tones. The maroons, the greens. I really like the greens. But it has to be a certain kind of green. I don't do like a lime green. I barely do any yellow. However, the few yellow things I have bought, I'm like, oh, I actually kind of like these. So yeah, I that's a great question, but I don't really know. I don't know. What do you guys see me in? Funny thing is, okay, here's the funny thing about all that. Growing up, I never liked pink ever. Nope, it was not my thing. I like magenta and things like that, but nowadays I actually like the color pink. However, you guys, why is it signing out? Okay. But I do shy away from wearing on live stream. I do shy away from pale pinks because one time I got banned on the socials because they thought I was doing something. I don't know. I just thought maybe it was this color sweater I was wearing. I don't know. So I do shy away from that color when I'm going to go live. All right, let's answer your questions though. I'm popping back into my Bling Boutique here for Talk About It Tuesday. 3 questions today. What's your favorite Sparkle Box item, past or present? Birch. The Birch set of bracelets was an incredible Sparkle Box set. And it was, they were just phenomenal. They were like a set of 5 Sparkle Box bracelets that came in the premium. And then the necklace was really fantastic too. It was like a layered necklace that you could wear. It was a 3-in-1. So the value of that Sparkle Box alone was incredible because you got basically 3 necklaces and then you got a set of 5 bracelets that you could wear all sorts of different ways. And I don't think that one is still available in our past Sparkle Box selections, meaning you guys, when you become a Sparkle Box subscriber, you have this like back section that's only available for you to shop, or other Sparkle Box subscribers can shop it. So all of our past items that we still have stock of, you can purchase for, I think, like a flat $24. And there's never any shipping. There's never any shipping. So you can score some of those past items that you absolutely love that are still back there, and still get them once you become a Sparkle Box subscriber. So by far though, those Birch Sparkle Box bracelets were just phenomenal. So is the necklace. How did you come from moving from Montana to Minnesota? Like, this is a funny question. So you guys, I was born and raised in Montana. And as soon as I graduated high school, I got out. And it's nothing against the state. It's just like when I was a junior in high school, all my friends were older than me and all my friends were graduating. It was a really hard year for me. Um, and my mom flat out told me at that time, and you guys, some of you guys have know my mom and see her, you can ask her this. She said to me at one point when I was kind of having a breakdown because all my friends were graduating and off to college, she said, if I could let you go to college now, Seisha, I would, because I was mentally already there. Like I kind of grew up faster than my age in a way. So with that said, as soon as I graduated high school, I actually moved to Medora, North Dakota. You guys, put it in the comment section if you've ever gone through that tourist town, Medora, North Dakota. Put it in the comments. I want to know. I want to know. I worked there at like a retail shop, and I learned how to put names on leather belts and all sorts of things. Anywho's, that was just for the summer. And then I moved to Iowa and went to college there for 2 years. You've never heard of Medora, North Dakota? It's actually got some history in it. Theodore Roosevelt, and all the things. Like there's some history there. So anywho's, but I moved to Iowa and started to go to a junior college in Iowa because my brother went there, my dad went there way back in the day. I actually did not want to go there because I was like, I want to make my own path in life. I don't want to go where everybody else is going. But they offered me a lot of money. So I'm like, okay, I have to go there because listen, the scholarships are there. So I went to the small town Iowa college for 2 summers, and in the summertime or my first 2 years in college, and then the summer I moved to Shakopee, Minnesota, which is home of Canterbury Park and Valley Fair, and I lived with my cousin. And I started working for the city of Bloomington here in the cities. And so I kept coming back to Minnesota. And I never went back to Montana. And the reason why I never went back to Montana was it just didn't have anything for me there. Like my career wasn't back in Montana. Most people had never heard of music therapy because that's what I majored in back there. So the jobs weren't there at all. And opportunities weren't there at all. And so I was the lady who went 14 hours away for college and then eventually went to college in Minnesota, finished up in Minnesota, and then I moved to New Orleans. So I really moved all around. I moved to New Orleans. This is pre-Katrina. This is before Katrina hit. You guys, I lived in New Orleans and I worked at Children's Hospital down there and did my internship. And I could have had that music therapy job. I could have still lived down there. But I honestly really missed Minnesotans. I did miss the people here. It's a different group of people down in New Orleans. And I don't know. I missed it. So I moved back to Minnesota and here's where I landed. That's a long story, but like I really hopped around to kind of find my way and to figure out where I really truly belonged. And now I wish I lived in New Orleans during the winter. You guys, my tolerance for the winter here in Minnesota is pretty minimal. Even though last winter was not terrible at all. How many hours do I devote to my Park Lane business? That's a great question. It's definitely not a 40-hour a week job. Okay. So I definitely don't work 40 hours. That's for sure. I do work odd hours, you guys, because it's like I'll do a little bit of work, then I'll get some laundry done, then I'll take Melvin for a weight check, or then I'll be able to do something with my kids for a little bit. And then it's kind of a job that I can take on the go, like tomorrow I'm going to take crew and a couple buddies to a place called Grand Slam so they can go and they can do bumper cars and mini golf and they can just go and have fun. I'm going to sit at a table and I'm going to work my business while the boys are they better well be behaving themselves. They don't need my supervision too much there. It's a bunch of 12-year-olds. So, but I'll be there in case they do get in trouble. Cause then it's like, no. But anywho's, So it's a job that I can really take wherever I go. And it's as far as the hours I put in, it really kind of depends on what's happening in my schedule, you know? Sometimes in-person events take a little more out of me just because it's prepping, making sure I have all the physical supplies put together. Um, but I must tell you guys that there's a lot of people on my team that do this very minimally. Like one lady, I know she works a high demand job, and she just goes live maybe 2 times or 3 times a week in her community. And she's like, this is my time. She works in a very male dominated workplace. And so she really absolutely loves adding the jewelry to it, because it gives her time with other females and gives her time to be express her femininity in a way with their jewelry. And she does a couple parties here and there every month. And prepping for a party just all depends on how that party is going to be run, whether it be in person or online and all the things. But what's glorious is that we have the tools in whatever people need, meaning we have the graphics created already. If you want to do a Facebook party, we have a graphics made already, for all your VIP groups and things like that for us to use and utilize. All the things are already made for you. It's just a matter of putting them out there and making sure people get to know you, just like you guys are getting to know me. Let's Talk About It Tuesday has, I started it a while ago, and I'm like, I kind of like it because you guys really get to know me as a stylist almost beyond the jewelry, and you get to see me talk from my heart. So I really hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. Um, but some people have like 30 minutes to work on their business in a day. Some people have like an hour to work on their business a day. Some people don't have time on Mondays, but they have a little bit of time on Tuesdays to touch their business. And so it all depends. I do this full time. So you guys, that's why I compare it to a 40-hour week job. I don't work that many hours. I don't. And I don't have to, which is really great. And that's kind of why I do this, because it allows me to be with my kids, right? It allows me to be with my family and allows me to be the best wife and mom as I possibly can. So, yeah. All right. Any other questions? Pop it in the comment section. Putting my glasses on. Let me know. And then let me see if there's anything that I missed talking about today. There's only those 3 questions. So I do want to tell you guys also, though, in case you went and listened to the free jewels call last night that Mary Grace put on, I did forward it into the Bling Boutique here. But in case you check that out, I don't know if you heard them say, but like our basic kit costs like $129 in jewelry. And $129, you get not $500 worth in jewelry, but $600 worth in jewelry in that kit. And you get a website for an entire year. So I want to tell you that for a moment, because one of my teammates, she's been selling jewelry almost as long as I have. She was with the previous company as well. And she reminded me, Seisha, do you remember back in blah, blah, blah date when we signed up with that other company? I'm like, yeah. She goes, our kit costs $129. I'm like, 18 years ago, almost 18 years ago, October will be 18 years ago since I purchased my first jewelry kit, right, with that other company. That costed $129 back then. And I still had to pay a monthly website fee of $15 on top of that kit cost. So the fact that Park Lane's kit, it used to be $99, they just increased it to $129, now costs $129 now. I had to pay that 18 years ago. 18 years ago, my friends. And then we didn't get a website with that. And Park Lane, you get a website with that. And then you guys have now seen like I can't remember if it's Saturday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. One of the Sundays that the post that went up told you guys that we can earn an extra like $1,300 worth in free jewelry every month. And it's true. This is how I give away so many prizes. That is on top of, the kit stuff. That's on top of all the other free jewelry that I have coming at me at all times, which is just incredible. They're so giving. And Park Lane does everything possible to help you keep your paycheck in your pocket versus spending it on jewelry. Okay. When I talk to people who say my husband won't allow me to do this kind of thing, that's usually their number one complaint, the husband is, or their spouse, is that if she starts this business, she's going to spend all her money on the business. And Park Lane does everything possible so you don't need to do that and you can earn it all. Okay? Which is really fantastic. So, all right, friends, that's it for Tuesday. Grab yourself your beautiful meringue necklace. This is only one of 3 strands. Use the link in the description if you're interested in shopping. If you're not, that's totally fine. Love the sparkle box, you guys. Grab the sparkle box as well in that link. I have one more spot for a new subscriber to be picking out items from my past sparkle box stash. That's what I was trying to say. So for the first 3 new subscribers in a month, they get to choose from my top secret stash. 2 spots already taken. I have 1 more. So if you're on the fence and becoming a Sparkle Box subscriber, subscribe today and you'll be able to pick from my stash. All right, friends, talk to you later. Remember, birthday drawings as well as hostess reward drawings happening tomorrow. So see you later.